What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we are going to be matching the e-brake boot with our shift boot from IN.FOCUS. So this was the last video I did, so from IN.FOCUS. So the Cherry Blossom Amor, I'm going to be doing the e-brake boot today. So I haven't really looked into how to do this, but I think you probably just pop it off the same way we did this one. So I'm going to go ahead and try that and then we'll get started. Okay, so I'm just going to pull on the material and hopefully it just pops out. Yeah, so okay, this plastic comes up. All right, so it's just popping out now. Okay, so that was pretty simple. So this whole thing is out now, so we got to work around this piece, I guess, somehow. All right, so to take this out, just grab the entire thing, and you're just going to want to turn it inside out, and then it just comes off just like that. So that's what the e-brake looks like without any cover or boot. And here it is. So I'm going to take this inside and we're going to take the old one off and put the Cherry Blossom Amor one on. All right, so inside now, so I have the e-brake boot from IN.FOCUS, Cherry Blossom Amor, to match the shift boot that we did last time. Here is the big plastic e-brake thing that we pulled out, old leather. So there's gonna be a couple tabs that we need to pop off, which is why I have some small flatheads or plastic prying tools will also help out. I haven't decided yet, but I do have the contact cement and I have some brushes if I decide to do it. I probably will skip that and see if we can get it in the car with no issues, but if there are issues, I always have that contact cement to help us out. And before we get started, so here's the Cherry Blossom Amor off of IN.FOCUS. This is the shift boot, was $47. We scroll down here and we select this. You can bundle it with the e-brake and the total becomes $125. So that means the e-brake boot right here itself is about $75. So pretty, I guess pretty expensive. But anyways, let's get started with prying this plastic thing off. So I kind of already started. I guess the best method here is there's these, let me go to one where it's not, okay, right here, there's this little tab that's getting in the way from being able to like get under here and like pop this whole thing off. So the best way I was doing it, at least on this side, is you just kind of just push and just like wiggle it around and just starting to loosen up a little bit everywhere. And so I'm just going to keep doing that, and then hopefully we can get this off without, you know, breaking any of the plastic pieces. So okay, so finally I got that off. All right, so put that over there. So now we have this. So now we need to get this off of this plastic piece. So let's take a look at how this really works. So this is just like super adhesive, super glued on here. Okay. So this looks like it's going to be some work to get this off. Okay, so this is what is left behind. I kind of just tore into one of the pieces and it kind of got an opening. I stuck a finger in there and then I just ripped it. So it looks pretty good. There's a little leftover material. Might go ahead and scrape some of this off before we put the new boot here. But overall, not too bad. And there's a little bit of material left over. Let me clean this up and then we'll get on to putting the Cherry Blossom Amor on here. All right, so I've messed around with trying to line up these slits with all these tabs on here. Not really having any luck, so I think I'm going to have to glue the boot on like it was. The old shift boot was glued on here really tight, so I think I'm gonna have to do that. So I'm gonna get started on that, and then I will show you what it looks like before I snap everything together. Guess I'll show you a clip of how I'm doing this. I'm just taking some contact cement with this brush and just kind of just go ahead and just putting it on there. Then I'm going to get the material and press it against that. Okay, so here is what I have. I have it all glued on. Just have a weird feeling that I didn't put it on right. I don't know, the fitment is just super weird, and it comes with these like pre-cut out slits and like nothing's lining up. But this is what I have, and I'm gonna try and hook it back into the plastic bit. So here we go. Alright, so it looks like I have everything kind of back into place. I don't know, this whole thing, it just looks awkward. Is what I'm going for there. But, I mean, it's in there. It's in there nonetheless. I'm not too happy with it. I think that might have been user error. I don't think I placed it that well, but I mean it's glued. It's glued in there, so you know, it is what it is. So I guess we just go put this back in the car now and see how it looks. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and stick this in here. I need both hands, so I will show you what it looks like after I put it in there. Alright, turn on the car for some extra light, but this is what it looks like when it's all done. So obviously it's matched that, and to put this back in, obviously it's just reverse of what we did in the beginning, and slide this material down the handle a little bit and double check that that all clears, and it looks like we're good. Overall this install was pretty annoying, I guess, because it does involve that glue stuff. I use contact cement. I will link that down below to maybe like an Amazon link or, you know, Lowe's or whatever. And I also link the IN.FOCUS website down below. I think I mentioned that earlier. But yeah, so all done. We have you know, matching e-brake boot, shift boot, everything looking good. Our red cosmic space shift knob and the reverse lockout from BilletWorkz. So I'm pretty happy with how this all looks now. Everything coming together slowly. I appreciate everybody watching this video and staying this long, and if you wouldn't mind, please like and consider subscribing to the channel. It would help me out a bunch, and I appreciate everyone watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. See ya.